Okay, Paul, we're here at Buckingham Palace. It's an on-location edition of the ChairShot podcast. You look very thrilled to be here at Buckingham Palace. How are you feeling right now?
Welcome to episode 139.
Episode 139 of the ChairShot podcast. I'm Joe Towner, your host. With me,
Paul
this fella.
Checking the emails.
Paul Griffith. Barry's not here because he's in Scotland. The Queen is in.
Yeah.
Can't quite see the. You can see the flag there.
She's not coming out for us. We've asked.
No, she's not a wrestling fan.
No.
She likes the old British stuff, but as soon as they cancelled that, she's not been into it.
She doesn't like lucha.
No.
Not a fan of the style. But yeah, so I figured we'd do a little one.
Yeah.
This is why there's not a full episode this week, by the way.
Yeah,
because me and Joe are here in London.
We're in London. Barry's in Scotland. You know, it's hard enough getting us all together all at home.
Exactly.
So.
Well, I've got 4 emails.
Okay.
So we'll do an email segment first.
Yeah. Emails.
First one comes from Will.
Hi, Will.
Thanks, Will. And Will says, I watched Nigel. I'm going to get closer. You can actually hear me. I watched Nigel Guinness' documentary this week, and my God, was it a dull wine fest. 2 hours of the same scene, someone telling him he achieved a lot, and him shooting him down, repeating that he never achieved his dream. It felt like, to use an ugly phrase, we're all an exception of catching the dues he paid. Did he not know that it was an extremely tough industry to make it in? That even if you have skill, you can be looked over. It made me appreciate someone like Cole Cabana more, who doesn't constantly whinge about his breaks. Even Hornswoggle, who was on Art of Wrestling this week, is constantly hated on by the Smarks. Never wanted to be the cliche midget wrestler. He was even paralysed. I didn't hear it. I've not listened to that podcast yet. Apparently. You don't see him starting a Kickstarter for a project that looked like he was filmed by a webcam. Did you see the doc? What did you think? I didn't see it. I got the... I'll actually talk about more about the...
Go into more depth next week.
About the DVD next week, when we actually have time.
Yeah.
I really liked the documentary, although I did have to pay $40 to buy it. And then when it came, I don't know why you're doing facial expressions, Joe. You're not on camera.
No, I'm sorry.
Joe's not doing a big exaggerate. I had to pay €14 customs when it came as well, so it was like $60 for. No, I actually quite liked the DVD. It did turn my opinion about Nigel around.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, so I'll have to see it before I can make up my mind.
It's quite good.
But you can understand his bitterness. I mean, you know, he'll probably get over it.
Watch it.
Maybe it's cathartic for him.
It's explained a little better when you actually watch it. Next one I'm going to read comes from James Harrod. Tourist there. As am I, actually. Subject Slam Theft Auto. Hi Paul, this week was announced that Take 2 have bought the licensing for the WWE games following THQ's demise. Do you think this will mean more realistic sports games titles in the vein of the 2K Sports series, or will it mean a gritty, awesome story mode inspired by Rockstar's GTA games? Thanks, James. I've not really played any of the WWE games since SmackDown 2010.
Yeah.
Any change, I think, is for the better. That series is so stale at this stage.
Definitely could do with a mix-up from what I've heard. 'Cause pretty much they just seem to base it on the previous year's game, but just do updates, don't they? There's not been a sort of revolution in terms of the game.
Well, I mean, I really like what they did with FIFA 13 this year. Which I just bought the other day. Compared to FIFA 12, every FIFA just seems like the same game. Maybe they change the controls a little bit.
Yeah.
Whereas for this game, it's a lot smoother. The controls are actually the same.
Yeah.
I quite like to take it back to a slower pace wrestling game.
Yeah.
The news is too fast. Wrestling's not fast.
Wrestling, yeah.
It's slow. Like No Mercy or...
Yeah, classic.
Classic.
Although, it's more likely to go mainstream, I'd say, to cater for wrestling fans. It's going to be even more obnoxious, louder music, brighter colours, and just... They'll probably put celebrities in it as well. You'll be able to wrestle as, what's her name, Snooki, or Honey Boo Boo.
If Honey Boo Boo was in, I would buy it. But gritty, how gritty can a wrestling game get, really?
Blood and sex or something.
They have blood in it already.
Okay, well...
Shoot a hooker.
To be honest, it's not likely to be much grittier than
the
actual product, which is the exact opposite.
I think put more emphasis on the gameplay than on the fucking wacky gimmicks.
Yeah.
Thanks, James, by the way.
Thanks, man.
Scott McAvoy. Subject, I think we've had an email like this before. Subject, wrestlers as actors. Hey Paul, with the problems at HMV, I started flipping through my Netflix account and was looking at movies that wrestlers have been in. I started wondering what were the best and worst movies that starred wrestlers. I think the best would have to be They Live with Roddy Piper. You You're all right. You're real fucking ugly. With second place probably being See No Evil with Kane,
Really?
which at least let Kane play Kane instead of trying to play him, trying to make him play a comedic role.
He didn't play like a sympathetic teacher or something. Like a chemistry teacher. Or
He was a teacher. He was a
he?
English teacher. Yeah.
Wow.
Worst could just be about any rest, but considering we're bringing 3 of those races this early to 10, keep up the great work.
Yeah.
Scott, thank you, Scott. Best. I might have to go. I might have to go Jingle All the Way with it.
I mean, obviously, The Rock's done on most of the sort of biggest, well-produced movies. They most of wrestlers. Kevin Nash has been in a couple of movies. He was in Magic Mike, movie about strippers.
Yeah, you love it.
I've seen it. It was very good.
Oh, okay.
Better than the Three Stooges, anyway. Yeah, that was a very good movie. So I'd recommend that. Worst.
Suburban Commando was pretty bad.
Nah, that was great. Probably one of these RVD Batista ones,
I've not seen
where
it.
they're doing martial arts and stuff. I imagine they're really shit.
Waterboy.
The all those aren't.
It was good
Compared
at
to his
the time.
recent movies, Adam Sandler.
Sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, one more email.
Finally, man.
Plenty of emails this week for the one
Woo!
show. 1 week we don't do
1 week
for
we're
our
not
show,
here
all
with
the emails
plenty of
coming in.
emails.
Thanks to everybody who emailed. This one's also from James. Last one. Subject: You can't promo. Clap, 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 clap. Hi Paul, what the fuck was that promo Cena did on Raw? Hey, everyone likes Sunday, right? Fuck you, John Cena. My Sundays are spent selling shoes to chavs at Top Man. Aside from that, the content delivery were just abysmal.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it was because we've been really used to really good promos from Punk and Rock as of late, but I'll safely say it was the worst promo I've seen in about 5 years. I hope he breaks his back falling out of the ring. He just needs to go away forever or improve, whatever's easier.
Yeah. It's very true. I think it was worse than his sort of poo and pee and boner ones, because at least they're childish and crass, but at least there's a point, you know,
That's true.
there's something. That was just weird. That made me want to hurt myself. Not in a good way.
It was so bad. What was it about you?
I don't know.
You play the video games. Me, I'm the shit face 122 or whatever.
I don't know
You
what-
beat me at Call of
I don't know
Duty.
if it was supposed to be funny, but it certainly wasn't.
First of all, that kid shouldn't be playing Call of Duty. 18s.
Yeah.
Right? Second of all, Lance Storm brought up a really good point on a podcast I was listening to this morning, where he said what it felt like was they hadn't timed the shower properly and needed Cena to
Yeah.
stall
Yeah.
for like 10 minutes. And that's pretty much what I thought.
Yeah. Seemed like that. It was so weird as well with The Rock and Punk having such a great segment, and that didn't close the show.
Exactly.
They closed it with that toilet. Okay, is that all the emails?
That's all my emails. Do you want to?
Yeah, should we move to a different location? I'll do the emails. This is Townie, the ChairShot podcast. We're at our second location, which is the Big Ben in London. Made famous by that tremendous Bobby Roode Q&A session with Jeremy Borash. I don't know if you'll remember that. Yeah, there goes the clock. Can you hear that? Bing bong.
At 4:45. Don't know why.
That's on the quarter of the hour.
Alright.
Okay, I'm going to read my emails.
Yeah.
First one's from Scott McAvoy. Thanks, Scott. He says, good afternoon. With last year's induction of the Four Horsemen to the WWE Hall of Fame, along with the WWE counting WCW titles in their lists, do you think we'll ever see someone who made their name in ECW inducted into the Hall of Fame? Of that group, the only ones I can see making it are the Dudley Boys, but they had a great run in WWE. I'd be interested in hearing your thoughts. Thanks for the entertainment. No problem, baby. Let's see some ECW guys going to the Hall of Fame. I think the thing is, most of the ECW talent ended up going elsewhere. There isn't really anyone who was pure ECW. Like, I think Dudley Boys, Taz, Raven, all ended up in WCW and WWE. So I don't think there's anyone exclusively ECW.
After we're in TNA now, anyway.
Yeah, there's no one exclusively ECW who would get in, I don't think.
Just incredible.
And even the sort of WWE ECW ones would struggle. Dudley Boys is a good shout. Outside of that, not a whole lot. Maybe Armour Roadkill and Danny Doring.
They're the best.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else who I'd have liked before. Thanks for that email, Scott. Secondly, I have an email from James Harrod. Hi Joe, so The Rock's winning the title on Sunday. Who would you like to see be his first title defence? Would you want a really technical match with someone like Bryan, or something that could build as a big spectacle like Rock versus Mysterio? I don't think The Rock's going to be defending the title anywhere other than WrestleMania. I think he's going to win the title probably. John Cena's going to win the Rumble and they're going to have a match at WrestleMania. He may defend in the Elimination Chamber, but again, I'm not convinced that The Rock will do that. It's a pretty dangerous match.
I can see it.
I guess it's quite, who are they going to put in there though? Round up a bunch of
All the Raw.
Daniel Bryan,
Kane.
I suppose that could be feasible. But that's the only the Elimination Chamber in WrestleMania. I can't think of any other matches, let alone title matches. So, next match, I have another one from James. He said, subject to bringing it back. He says, hi Joe, please bring back all the segments you guys used to do. Maybe not Samoa Pun, but random retro review, the top 5 and the quiz were always great. Always! I mean, I think he's right, they were always great.
High praise.
I don't know if that means we're going to bring them back. Maybe do the odd one here or there.
The thing with the quiz, I would say, is it always took a lot of preparation.
Yeah, and we're very lazy. We don't even like to do the news preparation, let alone.
We don't do any preparation at all.
No.
Except I do the little intro song.
Yeah,
That's it.
That and that's pretty much it. We watch the TV and pay-per-views.
I think the thing with the retro review as well is we pretty much did all the.
And plus, like you guys haven't seen most of the pay-per-views from before the Attitude Era, and I missed most of the pay-per-views up from like the 2003 to now era. So it was only like about 4 years worth of pay-per-views we could actually both remember. So
we do have some good features though.
Yeah, we do.
Choice.
We do have great. Yeah.
Your choice.
Choice. Barry does things.
Shit.
Various things.
The quiz, maybe we could bring back maybe a once a month deal.
Yeah, we did themed quizzes, maybe like.
The quiz was fun, I'll say
do
that.
like a Royal Rumble quiz.
That's what we did sometimes.
We could do a WrestleMania quiz. We'll bring them all back for WrestleMania. Definitely.
Okay. What was the other one? Hey! Samoa Pun, right?
Yeah.
Was great.
Was it? Yeah,
And what about Fay 5? Fay 5 was good as well.
yeah,
Or top
that's
5.
right. Right, yeah. It's one that needs a bit of preparation. Though.
Okay, well if the demand is there.
If that's what the people want, that's what we'll give the people.
Yeah.
Power to the people.
What about Les Barry?
That's what?
Les Barry.
What's that?
Get rid of him.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, we've started this week.
Yeah.
Unless he does a little video in Glasgow with his mum.
No. No.
Good luck, by the way, Barry.
Yeah.
Scott,
Give him a wave.
hopefully you've got a place to live,
Better internet.
not living on the street. If you are living on the street, what you can do, collect a lot of dog ends together. There's often a little bit of tobacco left in them. You get that all out, pick that all out. If you find enough, you can get enough to roll one cigarette. Now keep it going. It costs nothing, alright?
He loves the cigarettes, there it is. Well, do you want to outro us then?
Okay, well I've been Joe Towner here at Westminster, and thanks for watching.
We'll be back next week with 140 with a real show. Quickly, who's going to win the Rumble?
John Cena.
Alright, I'm going to say... Who else is in the Rumble? I'm also going to say John Cena.
Yeah.
But can we each get a backup pick at least?
I'd rather it was... I don't know who else would be. Wade Barrett. I like Wade
Barrett.
Barrett's winning.
I'll say Randy Orton. There you go. 2 safe picks there. Right, see you until next week then. Bye. Bye.
This podcast was brought to you by loudyspeak.com.